What is going on, guys? It's LUA 100 here, and today we're going to be doing another tutorial on Garry's mod. This is how to fix the LUA panic error. I've seen a few things or forums or whatnot where people have tried to fix it and it hasn't worked. I found a few fixes that I've had with myself, with my friends, and they fixed it perfectly fine. So what you might receive, you might go onto Garry's mod straight away, it might appear with this error which I'll show you in a sec, or when you go and join servers, and as soon as it's joined and you're in, you'll receive this error: LUA panic, something went horribly wrong, not enough memory, and you click OK and it will close Garry's mod. And you could keep trying that over and over and over and over again, isn't going to make a difference, it's not going to do anything. A few recommendations I can offer you just to give it a go. Obviously you've tried that server. Now what that usually means, LUA panic not enough memory, is that you've got a lot of add-ons that are trying to run off obviously the certain amount of memory you've got. Now Garry's mod, to be quite honest, runs off of peanuts, not literally, but it runs pretty easily on low RAM, low spec systems and whatnot. So what I would suggest you do is check how much RAM you've got, and you can do this by right clicking on the taskbar and starting the task manager up. And then what you want to do is go to performance, and it will show you obviously your CPU usage and your RAM usage. It will show in MB total, and you might be thinking, wow, I've got 16,348 gigabytes. No, 1000 megabytes equals 1 gig, so 16,000 is 16 gig. Now we'll just round that off to a nice number, 16 gig, done with it, and there you go. Now you can see here it shows I'm using 3.19, so if you go to processors you can see what kind of RAM things you're using, like Skype's taken up 239, and you'll see there is Half-Life 2.exe, which is a Garry's mod. I've known people's systems using, one of my mates had the LUA panic error. He joined my server, and for some reason Garry's mod he's using, because he only has 8 gig of RAM, which to me isn't a lot, but to everyone else is quite a lot. And you'll soon see that basically, if I go back to you'll soon see that it shows quite a lot of RAM. Now for me, when I'm in a server, I usually get top of 1 gig of RAM that it requires to be used. It isn't much at all, and it shows how much CPU it's using as well. So what I'm going to basically see is how much RAM you've got. Now if you've got less than 8 gig, I can see your problem, but we'll get onto that in a sec. But I've got 16 gig of RAM, and I had a fresh install of Garry's mod recently because it was getting there was too much from old servers and stuff, and I saved myself about 60 gig from reinstalling the whole of Garry's mod and add-ons and whatnot. So what you'll need to do is, because I had the error just after I'd reinstalled all my stuff, and it usually means could mean for certain reasons. Either your RAM, there isn't enough RAM in there to hold all the add-ons, or 2, you've got too many add-ons in there, or 3, you have a dodgy add-on which has some sort of virus but not a virus kind of thing. What they call it in Garry's mod, I believe, is a backdoor, which is like a little bit of kind of LUA code which fucks up either the server or yourself or whatnot, which is causing the error. So there's different ways of fixing it. If you're able to, try to upgrade your RAM. Not just saying just for Garry's mod, you can upgrade your RAM for a lot of other stuff. You'll find that Windows boots faster and things like that. So if you have less than 8 gig of RAM, I would recommend upgrading. Sorry, less than 6 gig of RAM, then definitely I recommend upgrading. But if you got 6 gig or above that, you should be fine, because Garry's mods doesn't really use very much natively, technically. So what we'll do is obviously monitor your thing and see how much RAM it uses, even when trying to join a server or loading on the main menu. If it goes over a gig when it's on the main menu, probably due to your RAM being low. But if you've got 8 or 16 gig or something like that, and you still get the same problem where it's using like 3 gig, you'll notice then that it's going to have a few problems. So what you could probably do is, for recommending, I would say go to your workshop and making sure that you've only got a few, because these, I'm just going to show these quick ways first that I doubt would work, but you can give them a go, and then I'll show the ones that are definitely probably most likely going to work at the end. If I went and go to my your files, subscribed items, and it will show all of your subscribed items, and I'm going to say if you've got more than 15 pages worth, that may be the reason why. And what you may need to do, if you take a look at my other video of freshly reinstalling Garry's mod, you could work on that and then start it on from there pretty much, and that might actually give your few add-ons a refresh or whatnot. And also obviously like unsubscribe from the ones that you don't really want, but like I say, watch my other video for that. So you can do that, or you can go to add-ons, and it shows all the add-ons that you subscribe to and whatnot. Disabling them, enabling them, you know, it's not going to make much of a difference. You can still play Gmod, but you won't be able to play with any of your add-ons, which is going to be a pain. So best objection I can tell you or show you or help you with really is what my friend had that problem, and I just told them restart your PC, because they had installed Garry's mod a few days ago, and then they went and subscribed to all my add-ons and joined and got that LUA panic error. They kept joining and joining, they tried different servers and things, and it still had the same problem. So what you can always try is the first few problem things. 1, join other servers. 2, restart your PC. Or 3, obviously completely refreshing your whole Garry's mod thing. I never had that problem before, but when I refreshed my whole Garry's mod thing, this is what caused it. All I had to do was restart my PC, and so far it's been really good. Now, you can definitely tell if it goes over a gig of RAM on the main menu, I can guarantee you it's going to crash. Making sure obviously that you have tried to end as many processes as possible. If you don't know what half of these are, do not end them. As I say, it shows the description. I noticed that Garry's mod uses a thing called Orsium process. That is something to do with Garry's mod, and I believe it's something to do with PlayX. So, you know, but you get things like host process for Windows tasks. Obviously you want to leave that and leave that, but things like Skype, and you know what that is, you know, Logitech, Java, and that kind of thing. As long as you know what they are and you don't think you need them, then obviously by all means end it. But if you don't know what it is, do not end it. If it's anything to do with Windows, try not to end it. So wouldn't be a problem if you do. If you do by accident, obviously just restart your PC just in case. So yeah, you can either try doing that as those 3 things I said, or the 4th thing, you can try and upgrade your RAM. But hopefully after that you should find that Garry's mod will work. Make sure everything's subscribed to all. If it still has problems, your best bet is to try and just add like one add-on, like unsubscribe from it all, have a fresh installation, and then just subscribe to one add-on, and then see if it still does that. If it still does that, I'm probably pretty sure that it's your RAM, or maybe even your CPU could cause that, which I doubt. A lot of people say upgrade your RAM will help. You could have 64 gig of RAM, and I'd be surprised, to be honest, wouldn't be surprised rather, if that error still popped up, because Garry's mod's going to keep utilising more and more RAM. It shouldn't do, like I say. a general kind of amount, which is what Thing uses. I use about that much, and when I'm in a server, maybe 800 meg at tops. So yeah, this is pretty much how you can fix that error. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and like. I know I can't really show anything of how to help it visibly rather, but you get the kind of general idea. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.